Good day, class. Welcome to class. Today we are going to be treating agricultural science. And we're going to be talking about the meaning and importance of agriculture. What is agriculture? Agriculture is the planting of crops and rearing of animals for man's use. It's a very common definition that we've been taught right from our grade 1, grade 2, and now we're in grade 3. We're still using the same definition. There are other definitions of agriculture, but that's the main definition. It's the planting of crops. We know different crops. We know crops like yam, crops like rice, millet, corn. When you plant it, during harvesting of those crops, don't you eat it? Man depend on those crops to survive. Then it also involves the rearing of animals like cow, goats, birds for man's use. Other definition of agriculture also includes the processing and marketing of agricultural products. You don't just only plant crops and rear animals, you also process it and you also market it to the final consumers. That's another definition of agriculture. It also includes the growing and harvesting of crops and raising of animals or livestock. All definition still pertains to agriculture. You rear animals, you raise livestock, you process farm products, you market it to the final consumers. All is embedded in agriculture. We also have what is called agricultural activities. Agricultural activity. What does agricultural activity mean? It means the production, rearing, or growing of agricultural products, which includes harvesting, milking, breeding animals, and keeping animals for farming purpose, or maintaining the land in good agricultural and environmental condition, and taking the products produced to the final consumers. All these are agricultural products. Breeding of the animals, milking them. How do you get cow milk? You need to milk the cow. You milk the animals. You also provide a good and environmental condition for those animals or for those products. Then you also advertise or you market the products to the final consumers. When you've produced your crops, when you've harvested your crops, it's not going to be left with you alone. You take it out to the final consumers. Those are agricultural activities. Now I'm going to be listing some of the importance of agriculture to man. Some of the importance of agriculture to man. And I would like you to refer to our notebooks that will be dropped for you to update your notes on today's topic. Now, what are some of the importance of agriculture to man? Agriculture is very important to man, very important to the nation, and it's also important to the whole world. Because one, without food, we cannot survive. True of us, very true. Can't survive without food. And agriculture is one of the things that produces food for man to be able to survive. You see, man would find it difficult to live and no nation will be able to survive. This is as a result of its environmental contribution to human existence. This is why agriculture is the mainstay of economy. It's very, very vital in the economy. So I'll be listing some importance of agriculture. Number one, it brings about the provision of food. We've been talking about food from the beginning of this topic. Through agriculture, we can get food that man needs to survive. Also, through agriculture, you can get money, provision of money. Through agriculture, we can still get money. Through agriculture, we can still get money. How do I mean by money? When you sell out those products, you get cash in return through agriculture. It also provides job opportunities. Agriculture also provides job opportunities. It makes people that are unemployed, they cannot go into agriculture without having any knowledge of it. You can still go into it as a job. You make it a job, and in that you get money or cash in return. Also, what does agricultural do? It also provides raw materials. It also provides raw materials. What are those raw materials? Raw materials, you see, some materials that we use in producing our tables, our clothes. Is agricultural science agriculture that produces it. Raw materials like timbers, cotton, and so on and so forth provides raw materials. It also provides clothing. Say you can remember in the olden days, you see they will tell us that we were wearing animal skin. Those are clothing. Apart from that, it's still agriculture. Through agriculture, we get all these clothing materials that we're putting on even in present times. It's also a source of medical herbs. There are some plants now that you can use for medical herbs. So many plants. So many plants that you can use for medicine. We have lemongrass, we have lime, all those plants you can use it as a source of medical herbs. Then agriculture, you can also use it for transportation. You've heard of those using camels to carry loads. You've heard of horses. Those are transportation means. You can also use it for shelter. It provides form of shelter. Your roofing, you get it from agriculture. I will list the last one. There are so many of it. Foreign exchange. I'll stop at foreign exchange. If you go through your notes that I will be dropping, you will see a lot of importance of agriculture. For foreign exchange, what do I mean by foreign exchange? You see, you hear when we say cocoa, you can exchange it, you can send it out, cocoa, send it out, and they bring it in. You import it outside, you export it outside, and when it comes back, it comes as a form of foreign exchange. They exchange it with foreign money. Those are some of the importance of agriculture. So I would like you to refer to the notes that will be dropped and copy and update your notes. Then you can also give me other importance. How important is agriculture to you personally? I need you to write that down for me. Thank you and have a lovely day.